This week, the OSBA went on the road. We visited the Gridiron Show in Toledo, and we also visited the West Shore Bar Association in Rocky River. We will also update you on the last week of legislative activity as the legislature breaks for summer recess. What more could you want? Let's get this started. Howdy, partners. First up this week, we have our correspondent, John Berrien. He traveled to Toledo for the 81st Annual Gridiron Show. For those unfamiliar, the Gridiron Show is put on by the Toledo Junior Bar Association, where the lawyers make fun of themselves and local and national politics. John, tell us more.
How's it going, everybody? John Berrien here with the Ohio State Bar Association, and I'm in Toledo at the Valentine Theater, where the Toledo Junior Bar Association is putting on the 81st Annual Gridiron Show, where attorneys get to showcase their talents outside of the law. It's going to be an amazing, silly time. Let's get inside and check it out.
We in Toledo have the friendliest bar in the whole world.
We are delivering content, the funny, in a lot of different mediums, so I think people are really going to enjoy it.
They're the co-presidents of the Toledo Junior Bar Association. They have helped put on the Gridiron Show, this amazing event. What went into putting this on?
Well, we start with our creative development team, and that's a number of lawyers who get together and brainstorm about what topics deserve some parody or satire or further exploration.
Young lawyers get to know each other through this and in a non-adversarial setting, and they like each other, and then they're nice to each other later on in their careers.
OSBA's very own Martin E. Muller even rocked the stage. Unfortunately, the only way to view it was to attend. This show isn't on the books, it's off the records. Todd, back to you, partner.
Thanks, John. Too bad the Gridiron Show is off the record. As you can see, we have with us Bill Weisenberg, and to discuss our second trip of the week, which was to the West Shore Bar Association in Rocky River. Bill, tell us a little bit about our visit to Rocky River.
Well, the West Shore Bar Association is an organization, about 420 lawyers. Almost all of them were solo practitioners in the Rocky River area, Lakewood, that came together, just 4, 5, 6 years ago. And as I said, they're 420 strong who meet on a regular basis. And we met with them last night. They had invited us up originally to go up in January, but a little snowstorm intervened in our travels. So we spent about an hour with them there last night doing a presentation and had a chance to talk with them. And I think the thing we walked away with is how they appreciate the advocacy of the OSBA. We talked to them about what we had done with regard to the sales tax. Matter of fact, we told them they're not going to have to be tax collectors, the last thing they want to be, and how the bar, as the voice of the profession, as their advocate, was able to advocate on their behalf and stop the the expansion of the sales tax and services from coming into effect. And they were very appreciative of that. And I think as we've talked about, we found out that they have a lot of social events. They get together, they play softball, they have other leagues, they're raising money for legal aid right now. They're doing a lot of things in the community. Last night they collected books for needy children. So they're doing things in the community. And when you combine the professional things they do and the social things they do, you find a very cohesive group of lawyers. I would say time well spent, and we hope to do it again.
The one word I would say would be, it was very impressive.
Do you know what else is impressive? Watch this.
This guy really is the Oracle. Thanks, Bill. Speaking of bills, this was the last week of the legislative session before summer recess. And as you may expect, it was a busy place at the State House. Bills dealing with the state budget, as well as how we do our education system in Ohio. There's even a bill dealing with regulating of chemical tanning. A few bills in particular that I thought you may care about. One was House Bill 309. It was mainly sponsored by the Supreme Court of Ohio, and it deals with when fees can be charged for interpreters in cases, and it also deals with the fact that no fees can be charged in domestic violence protection orders. A final bill I think you may care about, and one we're going to talk about next week, is House Bill 474. That bill establishes a beekeeper's license plate. But more about that next week. That's the word on the square. This is Todd Book with On The Books.
Okay.
They don't even know who Karnak is. He doesn't even know who...
Truth and justice.